What's up guys, I'm James and welcome back to the Great Gambino Watch Reviews. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Zodiac Super Seawolf GMT Automatic Neon, the ZO9411. Zodiac delivers original luxury designs and they have great heritage in the watch world. Many of their pieces are priced around $2,000 and I personally believe this is a name brand that should be under more collectors' radar. Real quick, I would like to give a special thank you to Feldmar Watch Company here in Los Angeles for letting me come in and check out this piece. No matter what type of timepiece you are looking for, Feldmar will be able to suit your needs. If you are interested in this piece or any of the other Feldmar watches I have reviewed, I will have a link down below in the description. The company's first workshop was set up in 1882, but the name Zodiac wasn't patented as a brand until 1908. Throughout the 1920s, they mainly produced pocket watches, but it was in 1930 that Zodiac launched one of the first Swiss automatic watches. The Super Seawolf is a watch that has been evolved over the course of the company's history. I believe the model we have here was released in 2021, is a limited edition run, and it retails for a price of around $1,800. Going over the measurements, we have a case width of 40 millimeters, lug to lug is just under 48 millimeters. If you want to change out the band, it is 20 millimeters, and we have a case thickness of 14 millimeters. The crown is stamped with the Zodiac logo, and when screwed down, it offers 200 meters of water resistance. The crown itself has some decent knurling on its edge, and an interesting overall dome shape. One of the most attractive parts of this watch is that bezel, the lower half being in a paper white with the upper half split into the eye-catching lime green that gives it that name. It's bidirectional and has 24 clicks. Also, it is capped with mineral crystal that protects it and gives it that glossy finish. I personally really like the color combination of this piece. It makes it stand out from most other luxury watches on the market, and it's perfect for summertime. Turning sideways shows off the double-domed sapphire crystal that has been chosen by Zodiac. There's a treatment of anti-reflective coating on the underside, and it does a really good job of reducing the glare on the dial. As you can see, that glare is still visible on the glossy bezel. The entire case is made of stainless steel and has a smooth vertical brush pattern on the side and tops of the lugs. But if you look, it's clear to see the little high polished chamfered wedge of the lug that joins the two sections. The dial has an immediate pop of color with the bright green top portion of the bezel paired together with the stick GMT hand. This contrasts amazingly with the dial, tip of the GMT hand, and bottom portion of the bezel that are all in paper white. The applied indices are very classy with their raised center sections adding dimension, and we have a date window at the 3 o'clock. The best way that I can describe this dial is that it is extremely clean, but because of the green color, it allows it to be clean without being boring. Powering this piece is the Swiss Soprod C125. This 25 jewel movement has automatic winding, an independent GMT hand function, it's hackable, it vibrates at 28,800 bph, and it has a power reserve of 42 hours. The bracelet is broken up into 3 parts, the edge links being brushed and having a step design giving a little more dimension. This all leads into the center link, which is high polished, adding a bit more of a dressier look. Everything tapers down to about 17 millimeters at the clasp, which has 4 micro adjustments to give a proper fit. That clasp is branded with the Zodiac logo. When you open up the flip lock, one of the cool things you will notice is that there is a cutout circular opening, which is a detail that I have not seen on any other watch model, so I thought it was pretty interesting. Inside we'll reveal the milled parts. There's a lot of detail here in this bracelet, and it is definitely an area that impresses. Super Luminova has been applied to the hands, indices, and the 12 o'clock bezel pip. I was not able to test this one overnight, but as you can see here, it's bright and seems to be of good quality. Here's a side-by-side shot next to an American quarter to give you a better representation of the scale. Here's a shot of my 6.75 inch wrist. With a 48mm lug to lug, it wears extremely well. Of course, this is a size that would also look good on a much larger wrist than my own. Overall, I really love how this watch looks and wears. It's nice to have the unique color combinations that Zodiac provides, and the watches are luxurious yet still financially affordable for many budgets. So that is going to wrap this one up. Thank you for sticking around all the way until the end. I definitely appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one.